Hey guys, it's Frank here with you with some more ZeroSpace casted replays. And in the upper right, we've got Skruffy, our Grail player. In the lower left is Yoru, our Protectorate player. And it's going to be green versus yellow, so thankfully, we're not going to see any mix-ups with, I could see the green being kind of hard to read on the minimap versus, like, something that's not taken versus something that is taken. But here we are on Canyon. Very small map. And we're already going to see a little 1v1 happening between
our enemies tremble.
Hell and Vinthra. Vinthra's definitely got the upper hand. Hell manages to cloak as he walks away, giving kind of StarCraft Ghost silhouette vibes. Ooh. Shield continues to regenerate though, even though he took a little bit of a hit there from Vinthra's puddle. It should be fine. Excuse me. Alright, meanwhile, back at home, what do we have going on? We've got a couple of brood wombs, nourishing pod. And here we've got... So they both went expand first. We've got the Moran Bulwark coming out next. What do we have going on over here? No, Vinthra's just happy to... Oh, and these bulky spiderlings haven't been taken yet. Free Hexite. Get that free Hexite while you can. Alright, they're both going to contest down here. Oof. Hell's just standing in that puddle a bit too long. Oh man, those spiderlings followed him all the way down there. Ay. Okay, Hell's grabbing the central XP tower. We've got triple racks coming out for Yoru. What is this? Stingers? Mass stingers. And a broodwomb. Okay. Oh, the needlers. The needlers are insane. Look at that DPS. Look at that DPS. 70 damage per second, and it's not, and it's like, yeah, there's no damage type to it. And they fire every 0.3 seconds. That's crazy work. A couple of Moran skimmers are out. Are they going to be able to do work? They can shoot on the move, which is super cool. Oh, they got hit by string shot there. Alright, Vinthra and the boys are happy to camp on top of the XP tower, but there we go. Yeah, if your opponent is contracting, then you expand, says Sun Tzu in The Art of War. So he's going to go over to where his enemy is not, takes care of those bulky spiderlings, coming back to neutralize this camp. Now, is Skruffy going to contest this? Yes. Hell, are you going to be able to get off a good... Oh, no! That's a lot of damage to be taking. Cloaks. Manages to cloak and break the vision of those needlers for a little bit. Beautiful grenade there from Hell. What's gonna go down? Vinthra's almost dead. Is the stinger gonna go down? Not quite. Vinthra throws down the puddle, but does get pushed off. The central XP tower now belongs to Yoru. Alright. Then Yoru's going to push on forward onto the next one. So they're each tied at a talent apiece, but Skruffy kind of had a lead there in the very beginning. He had map control for the first couple minutes of the game, but now it looks like he's kind of getting shoved into a corner. Okay, here's another fight. Nice grenade goes off, gets a bunch of the needlers. That one needler goes down. Is the next needler going to go down though? They do kind of collide, and it... I don't know. Yoru's still got the supply lead. Got the, their income is kind of identical except for Flux. As you can see down at the bottom there, Yoru's mining a little bit more Flux, but he's not spending it. Which is interesting. Alright, but knowing that the puddle is down now I think is when you push in. He baited out the slow puddle. And Yoru keeps on getting reinforcements here. 61 supply to 38. I think that's enough to make an issue of it. Beautiful shot there of the of Hell's grenade. Oh, and an attempt at the flank here. What is this guy? An Indari Shade. Whoa! All the commandos do try to boost out of there, and now they're stutter stepping their way back, but they're getting kicked off of 2 of the XP towers. Sniper shot from Hell lances out and tries to get one of those needlers, but there's 3 needlers, and there's enough of a front line that that Yoru's got a little. He's gonna have some trouble focusing down those needlers. Yeah, all 3 needlers are just fine. Yoru still has the supply lead, but I don't know if he has the DPS lead. And are we going to see a third coming out of either player? Yeah. Okay, we've got a third on the way for Skruffy. This is what I was talking about. I almost couldn't tell that there was a green square there just by glancing down. All right, Needlers versus... Oh, here you go. You have to bait him out, though. Ah, no, a little bit too early. Got a little too excited there. All right. Yoru's going to come on over to this ramp. I kind of like that, actually. He's going to have a lot more room to maneuver his commandos up the ramp. Snipe goes down on one of the Needlers. One Needler does go down. That's huge. Bunch of commandos just standing in the puddle. A Bastion goes down. Double check. Yeah, okay. Those are the Bastions. I get the Bastions and the Sentinels mixed up sometimes. Yeah, and Yoru's definitely ahead by 1 talent. But the income seemed to have normalized here. Okay, this Bloomwell is done. Here we go. This operating tower is not completed yet, though. Alright, it looks like Hell did get a veterancy rank. Is this a Hellfire? Yeah. Okay. That's gonna make it a lot less motivating for Skruffy to come in. If Skruffy wants to pick a fight, he's gonna have to commit to it. Or the alternative is, yeah, have a bunch of stingers that move forward and kind of absorb the blows. They're kind of the bubble wrap that this army needs to absorb fire, while the DPS in the backline can get a bunch of work done. Speaking of, some Lashers are out now. Yeah, the Bastion cannot... Oh, the Bastion's got that upgrade, though, where when he dies, he leaves behind a puddle of fire. No, this is way too much firepower from Yoru. Minthra's almost dead, but... Yeah, what is there here for Skruffy? It says Scruffy's got 51 supply, but where is it? It's definitely not 3, it's definitely not 3 stingers and a needler. And a couple of keepers. Yeah, Hell's got that second, Hell's got that second veterancy rank now. And Skruffy is ahead. Oh, no, that one got spotted. Okay, so Yoru did manage to spot the, that Bloomwell that wanted to come online. Is there gonna be enough? So I wonder if those supplies are just misleading, because it says that Skruffy has 56 supply, but a lot of that is in stingers, and the stingers just aren't making contact. They're not fast enough to get into range and actually do damage, and it doesn't help that the commandos have that that jetpack ability that lets them jump away. Well, Yoru's back in the north, trying to say, hey, that was pretty distracting down south, right? So we'll come at you from the north. So, kind of getting this a pincher maneuver kind of going on here. He's got hell in the north. Oh, these are a couple of gatherers taking fire. Are they gonna go down? Yeah, they do go down. Okay, that's a lot more fire coming up to the north. A lot of stingers are up there, but they were just move commanded. They weren't A-moved. Beautiful, beautiful grenade there from Hell. Hellfire's gonna start raining down, but here's what I was talking about. Like, when you have a very hordy, a very swarmy army. Oh, here's the Moran Mothership. Says, hey, I heard you like AoE. Beautiful shots there from the airstrikes. Is the Moran Mothership gonna go down, though? It's got a lot of HP. Speaking of a lot of HP, Hell also is quite tanky right now. But Yoru's still got a commanding lead when it comes to supply. As well as Hexite income now. Okay, and I think Skruffy realized, like, okay, we're not getting enough work done here. It's just kind of feeding. He's just kind of feeding his bugs into the grinder. All right, the Bloom Whale's trying to fight back. He does get the Veterancy Tier 2 Commando. Another one very nearly goes down. You know, for as tough as the Bloom Whale is, it does quite a good job of doing some static D damage there. And Yoru is just almost completely maxed out on talents. Meanwhile, down in the south here, it's a bunch of commandos and... yeah, it's just a bunch of commandos. That's another thing I noticed that was a little difficult for me at first. Like, at first glance, unless you're... like, I'm always looking for this little hose to differentiate the Bastion from the commandos. A landed hauler? What did this thing have? Oh, it's acting as regen! But that's just too much for Skruffy. Skruffy taps out, and Yoru's gonna take the game. Thank you so much for the submission, guys.